Good evening, my friends, beautiful souls. We are back. I'm back. It's Thursday live with Elisa Card. So happy to be here with you. So tonight we are going to talk about something that I really wanted to talk with you about since a long time. This is something I really wanted to talk about since months, actually. So it's called one, maybe two, maybe three aha moments you need to hear about and what you are missing about forgiveness. It's all about forgiveness. Why? Because there's a great power about forgiveness. Hello, Jennifer. So tonight we are talking about the power of forgiveness. And you will listen and you watch here what it truly means to forgive. I really love that subject because I forgive. It's like that. Naturally, I forgive, so I wanted to share with you what it is inside of me that could do that. Hello, Claire. Thank you for joining. So tonight we are talking about forgiveness. So forgiveness is a powerful act, and forgiveness for me, it's a way of living. So it could be also for you a way of living. When you look at life in a completely new way, the secret to happiness and to freedom to be you is forgiveness. Isn't that beautiful? I love that. So what are you missing? What are you missing when it's regarding forgiveness? You can't be seeking for happiness and holding a big bag, like a big backpack of resentment, of anger, of hatred, you know, carrying that bag, that big bag full, carrying it with you each and every day, because it's heavy and it's poison. And most of the time, the person who hurts, if they did it to you, they can do it to anyone else. So actually, don't take it personally. I've learned that in the US. Don't take it personally. It's only business. And I think if they did it to someone else, they can do it to you too. So if that actually, it's that person who hurts that needs healing, they need help, they need learning, and you know, they need learning from life. So you can't really feel resentment towards a person who's not as higher at a higher level as you are. Good evening, Merita. Very happy to see you here. So we are learning about resentment and forgiveness. So I thought about resentment myself in my personal life because after living a very difficult relationship, I've been hurt and disappointed, you know, in love in so many ways during a 10-year toxic relationship. And you know what I thought? I thought that this person needs to learn life, because life is not hurting people. Life is giving to others, you know? So letting go of the past, let go of the past. That's my suggestion. And you've heard that everywhere, but let go of your perception that you need to hold on to that resentment for the rest of your life. This is not necessary, because otherwise you will never be happy. So stop holding grudges for anything and any situation. This is not worth it for you, to you, and we will see that here. Because the past, so the past does not hold you hostage or prisoner. And you know, that's a perception that was really something really important for me. It was not to feel prisoner of what happened and what the person did to me or the people did to me. I didn't want to give them that power, because it's giving them that power. So in my case, I never wanted to be prisoner of that kind of feeling. And I always reminded myself about the Bible, because what did it say? It said, you know, when Jesus' words from the cross, forgive them for they know not what they do. And that's what I always thought. I always thought that about all the people who really look down on me, who really, you know, hurt me or disappointed me, because I thought they need to learn about life. They don't know what they are doing. They need to learn about life. So keep that in mind. It's nothing personal. You're higher than them. If they hurt you, it's because you're higher than them. So that was Jesus' words, asking for forgiveness for those who put him to death. So it's the same every day. Whoever does something wrong to you, tell yourself, forgive them, for they know not what they do to you. And you know what? I lived that when I was in my corporate job. There was some people who really were not very nice. And I thought, wow, these people, they don't know what they are doing, because they don't know life. They are mean, and life is not about being mean. So let go of the past that you thought you wanted. It did not happen that way. It didn't happen the way you wanted, and you cannot change the past. So releasing that negative perception and being in the present, that's what you need to do. Be in the present. So was that an aha for you? Wait, now there's another aha for you. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness is giving up the hope that the past could be any different. You need to accept what has happened to you. That's it. It's gone. And now what do you do about it? You let it go. Because giving up the hope that it could have been any other way, that's from Oprah Winfrey, actually. Just that sentence, giving up the hope that it could have been any other way. So forget about it. Then another aha moment, another aha for you. Forgiveness is a healer. It's a healer, and it will heal you. It is a medicine. It's medicine. Research have shown that resentment not only will damage your heart, but also your brain health. But it's also a road to a loveless life divided with conflict. The more you hold on to resentment, and the more you're hurting yourself. You're hurting your health, your spirit, your physical, your emotions, your emotional life, everything, the entire, your entire living. It can cause you to build like walls around you because you're protecting yourself. You are mad at people, you overreact to them, and this affects your behavior. You are overreacting, and this is too much. It keeps you from living your life to the fullest. So with forgiveness, you will have more energy, a better personality, more creativity, and a higher spirituality. It makes everything stronger. And there's even a professor in Rotterdam who find out with researches that when someone forgives, they perform better physically, any kind of challenges. So this is great. And also, empathy is the most intelligent form of living your life. Being really, having like a sense of love, a sense of empathy, a sense of how can we say, really a sense of love towards whoever you will meet, whoever or whatever you will look at any kind of situation. Hello, Nicole. Bonsoir, Nicole. This is the English. video, and after that, juste après, je fais la française. So to be happy and successful, you need to be fully engaged with your entire energy in the present. And you are then your higher self. And you know what? Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself because you are your higher self. You are free. You don't need all these resentments that you let go behind you. You drop that backpack of hatred and everything. So you are free and loving. And because then you are free to live the life of your own destiny. It's your destiny that you are going to live. So forgiveness is willing to feed any people in the light of love rather than in the negative feelings that you can still feel and resent. So now, how to forgive? That's a good question. First, you have to acknowledge the situation. It's very important to acknowledge the situation and to figure out what it is that has been causing you to hold the grudge. Then you share your feelings. You share what you have on your heart, because a grudge can form when an issue is not also fully confronted or fully explained. So, and when it's not clear. Third, switch places, be in the other's shoes. Actually do exactly what I said earlier. Think and imagine that you are at a higher vibration, at a higher place in your life, and that this person, they do not know what they are doing. So, number 4, accept it. Accept that it did happen and that you are just moving on and you let it go. Don't dwell on it. Move on to your destiny and to your bright future. Number 6, take the positive, thinking that you are free of living your life without any thought of it or any negative resentment. Number 7, let it go, let it go, let it go, and don't be a victim of your past. Your past is over and focus on your future. And then 8, just forgive means giving for the good. Give for the good. That's great. That's fantastic. Well, thank you so much for being here. So I just wanted to remind you, so all this was about resentment. If you want to hear more about it, go to my website, elisaka.com, and there's free tips and tools for you. Now I'm organizing some atelier workshops for success serving women all over the world, and we are starting. We started with Paris, and now we are doing one in Marbella on December 6th. So it's Claro Beach Club. It's at Claro Beach Club and Restaurant. All the information will be posted here, and so you can just click. My next event in Paris will be on January 12th and on February 9th. So I will see you then, but I will see you also next week on Thursday. So have a great week. Talk soon.